So every morning starts out the same. I get up first thing in the morning, brush my teeth, and then what I do is walk down the hallway to our spare room, which is also an office, and it has a treadmill in it. So what I do at that point is start my cardio first thing in the morning. You can see the treadmill here. And what I'll do is I'll do whatever my prescribed cardio is, whether it's 20 minutes, an hour, whatever process I'm in, pre-competition, off-season, or whatever. But I do cardio just about every day, except for the days that I train legs. Now, here's the thing. In off-season, pre-contest, whatever, we travel a lot. We have family that are in other states, so a lot of times we go to the other states to visit, or to different competitions like the Arnold's out of state and stuff like that. So what we'll do is, like, we usually have these flights that for some reason are always booked, like first flight in the morning. So to be at the flight and be out by 6:30, the flight takes off at 6:30 a.m. That means we got to be there by about 5 o'clock a.m., which means we got to leave our house by 4:30 a.m., which means that usually Carrie is up before me doing her cardio at 3 a.m., and I usually get up about half hour after she gets up. As soon as she's done, I break into my cardio, which is usually about 3:30 a.m., and after we're done, we pack the car and get everything set, and then we take off to go to our flight. So no excuses for cardio. Even though you are taking a flight at 6 a.m. and you get up and you're tired, you still got to do your cardio, and that's just part of the gym life. Most people think getting to the gym is the real part of the gym life. Actually, getting to the gym, getting your workouts in, are just a small part of it. On a daily basis, we see people in the gyms doing their workouts and doing what they're supposed to do in the gym. Though there are many fitness fads that have come through in the last 15, 20 years or so, not many of them have lived up to the standard of actually living the gym life. As far as I can remember, Jack LaLanne was the first one to lead the gym life. Fresh fruits are a main source of my carbohydrates, whether it's pre-competition or whether it's off-season eating. Bananas are one of my favorites, as well as sliced mango. For some reason, nothing makes me feel or look as good as the mango and the banana combination, as far as fullness and energy-wise that I have throughout the day. Ground turkey is the mainstay of our protein source, whether it be pre-contest or off-season. It's lean and very dense, and we use anywhere from the 93% lean to the 99% lean. Here we see Carrie preparing her turkey for the entire week. She makes a mixture of ground turkey, black beans, and sometimes green peppers and mushrooms. After she's done cooking and mixing this, she'll weigh it on the digital scale, package all individually in these baggies, make her sweet potatoes for the entire week, and all the brown rice, and get everything ready to go for the next day. When it's time for us to eat, it's time to eat. There are no excuses. Here's a blog I did on my bios3training.com about eating on the go. We were actually coming home from, I believe it was Christmas, and I had to eat. We were in the airport, so you got to make up your food, and while you're walking through the airport, eat your meal. Oftentimes when we're going into a shopping mall or we're going into a movie, we'll have to eat a meal out of the back of the trunk of the coolers. So what we'll do is eat the meal, hydrate up a little bit with some water, and then go in to do whatever we're doing. Now the kicker is, 2 hours later when it's time to eat, we'll come back to the car and do this again if we're not finished shopping. Nutritional supplements are a very important part of what we do. They can take your body, the way it looks, energy, the way it responds and performs to a whole nother level. So back in 93 was when I came back from college after competing for my second year, being pretty successful, and I wound up working at a sports nutritionist called Daniel Chapter 1. I studied under Jim Figio and his wife Trish and learned a lot about nutritional supplements. Now, it doesn't matter, there's a lot of people out there talking about, like, you should just get the nutrients from the foods that you eat and try to eat natural foods and do everything naturally through foods, but you just can't get the nutrients through foods. So not just as bodybuilders for competition, athletic purposes, and stuff like that, but also just for general health in general, all the way around, we use a lot of nutritional supplements. Stuff like glutamine, which is a supplement that actually helps increase your immune system. It's the most abundant amino in the body, so if you don't have it, usually you have some issues. Protein powders, branched chain amino acids. This is a creatine product that I use called Crealkaline, a pH-based creatine. My girlfriend actually uses one called Figure Fuel. This one is geared specifically towards women for performance in the gym and different workouts and stuff like that, endurance, strength. We got DHEA, cinnamon, stuff for your liver, because your liver is constantly processing all the products and environmental toxins and stuff like that. So you got to keep your liver in check when you do stuff like this too. Different multivitamins, N-acetylcysteine, stuff that actually keeps the pH of your body balanced, which is alkalizes that product. Even the liquid beef aminos, which is an amino acid, a protein made from beef that's turned into a liquid that has flavors like coconut and chocolate. It's really sweet, so it gives you that sweetness to cover the sweet tooth. And what you always find in one of our kitchens, no matter what, is the shaker bottle. Everybody's got shaker bottles. These things they give away online, you get them with the different contests, and this is where we make our shakes up and stuff. So it's important to have a wide variety of supplements to take that your diet can't cover, not just for competition purposes, like I said, but for overall health and balance in general. So as you see, the gym life is not something we simply do for an hour a day. We do it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, all our lives.